Wait a minute. Why are they deboarding? Shouldn't we be boarding people? What's up, guys? Plato in the house. Just simply Dave. Hello, sir. Welcome, guys. Happy New Year. Glad to have you here. Some Brass Bonanza to start out. Guys, it's an MCO event. We got to have Brass Bonanza. We're pulling out all the stops here. It is the real deal. We are flying out of Orlando and just realized that we were deboarding instead of boarding. So oopsies on that. Noah, thanks a lot, Noah, for hitting the wrong button. But we're back. We're ready to go. We're flying a Raleigh-Durham, brand new scenery. Just got it. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it works. And we'll see what it's like. We've got the Get Out event in Orlando. There is some serious taxi potential tonight. You are not wrong on that. Listen, we're starting the event at 7. I'm not even ready to go yet, so you never know. Now, we are at the South Terminal, which most people don't have that scenery for, and a lot of airlines don't fly out of there. But, yeah. This is the field there. Yeah, it's not new. It's new to me, Plato. Not new in the real world, but as in it's, yeah, new to me. Sorry. Didn't mean to make anyone think there's any new scenery. Just, yeah. All right. So we are here in Orlando. We are loading up. I don't see anybody taxiing. There's some planes landing. We're at the South Terminals. You can see we're using the Taxi to Gate Orlando, which, look, sometimes the gate works. Sometimes it doesn't work. It makes no sense because it's Taxi to Gate. I don't see anybody lining up to taxi here. So I think we might not have it yet. But listen, the event is still young. We'll get going here. So let's hop into the cockpit. We're in the cold and dark here with the FSS E190. Ground power, battery 1, battery 2, arm the emergency lights, no smoking, fasten seatbelts, and Savage, turn on the dome light. Turn that off, turn that off. All right, we're good. That's it. That's everything on the top panel. The airplane is coming roaring to life. MFD, ICAS. Good. Turn up some of this, some of that. Bueno. Noah, turn yours on. Chart. Good. PFD, MFD. I don't know what that is. All right, cool. Great. Flight details for today. Let's import the flight plan.
Stretch ILS runway 12 approach American 20 heavy.
Holy moly. We're going to talk into delivery in a second. Any day now, sir. Let's get our delivery, 1340. And then ground. Not sure which ground we're going to talk to. Import. There we go. Good. Okay, good. All right, let's set.
Roger. Let's show some cyber for clearance 2 Atlanta. What's the number?
1225 Orlando clearance on request fix PDC.
Orlando delivery. Good evening. JetBlue 24 IFR to Raleigh Durham, please.
1224 clearance on request.
So I'm hopefully getting 36, either 36 left, 36 right. Probably 36.
Orlando delivery.
Right.
Delta 692 posting there to New Orleans.
Delta 692 Orlando clearance on request.
Have they updated the plane so you can actually modify the flight plan? Yes. You can't modify the arrival, but you can modify the flight plan, I believe, Plato. It won't let you do it for the arrival. It gives you, like, you can do directs, but you can't, like, add a waypoint to the arrival. But I believe you can add modify the flight plan, like if I wanted to add a fix in the interim. And you can change the arrival. Like, let's say you plan for, the Roebuck and you want to change it to the J Fund. You can do that. So yes, but the arrival, no. Although it hasn't really been an update in about a week or so. Typhul, hello and welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Glad to have everybody here on this busy event day. We're waiting for our PDC. They are still boarding the airplane here, so we'll let you guys watch that while we wait. We're doing Orlando to Raleigh-Durham. It is the Get Out event. It's kind of funny because it's the Get Out, like get out of here, but the Get Out is actually the arrival. It's a star. It's not a SID. It's irony, I think. We're still waiting for our PDC. Isn't this all automated? Shouldn't there just be like a boop, 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 done? Can CP give us clearance out here? Is Sage on? There he is. I got our clearance out here. Spec 3-5 left? No, that's not happening. JetBlue 24?
Good.
Any chance we can get one of the 3-6s for departure today for JetBlue 24?
Level 24 unable.
Roger that.
This is going great.
Just a quick question. I fly in the EU in Vatsim, but I want to try flying in the US. Any tips?
Hello, ground UPS 7252. Could we get a PD super champ? Yeah, I'm working on it.
It's a good question.
Right now, you're number 2.
I haven't done much flying in Europe or any flying in Europe really. It seems to me that America is a little easier. You don't have to time the aircraft type or the ramps are pretty much uncontrolled. I think that's pretty much it. So a lot of stuff. I think European tend to be better, so you'll probably do fine. Yeah, there's more rules in Europe. I think you'll probably be okay. All right, let's get going in here, guys. We got things to do. So we're planning on 3-5 left. You know what kind of taxi we've got, guys? Hope you all. It's not going to be a long taxi. It's going to be to service granted. All right. Hopefully we'll talk to Sage on the way out here. All right. We're doing 3-5 left. Is that right? Yes. Conditions are dry. Pick up the weather. Calculate. What I completed. All right. Perf. Route. Let's send this to the McDo and then we'll do the rest here. So when you in this plane, you'll see here the McDo is going to do its own thing. The first officer is going to put it in. What's up, FaZe? Of course, YouTube streaming is better. Amen. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Hope all is well. Happy New Year. Glad to have you here. And Typhul, Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you're all having a great day. Just simply Dave, man. I was talking to you the other day. Who was I talking to the other day about JSD? Somebody. I think it might have been... Oh, you know what it was? Dave, now I remember this. I was talking to Savage about this. Do you still control in Hawaii? Because there was a Hawaii event like a couple weeks ago and Savage was streaming and flying in it. And I was like, oh, did you bother seeing if Dave is on? And he didn't realize that you had or still do control there. Watching me from one of my favorite places, the laundromat. Nice. Our big, we're really big in the laundromat area. It's just all our audience comes from there. All right, Raleigh-Durham. We are JetBlue 24. Send it. We're going to get the flight plan in. Hopefully it's the same flight plan that I filed. Otherwise, we're in deep doo-doo. 35 Q6. I think that's correct. Urge PETA. Yep, we're good. All right, cool. Flight plan received. Thank you. Apply to active. All right. Departing. Runway. What do we get? 3-5 left. Ugh. 3-5 left. Faith 3 via apply. And the arrival, what are they landing in? Raleigh, Durham. Two, three left. 2-3 left. ILS. Directed butts. See, I knew there was a reason why we're going to Raleigh, Durham. Because we need direct butts on this one. We're on the Dempster 1 pedo. Dave says, I used to control in Hawaii. I stopped controlling there about 2 years ago. All right, so at least in the very least, Dave, I remember correctly, but I'm obviously not keeping up with what the heck you're up to these days. So that's like half credit. All right, let's do the init, perf, init. We're going up to, what do we file, 350? 350. The cruise wins today are, show details. 350, 250 at 75. It's all correct. Good, good, great. Takeoff. Current winds in Orlando. 266 at 04. Good to see. Absolutely, I agree with Plato here, guys. I mean, just simply Dave, FaZe, Plato, like these are the OGs in here. You know, it's good to see these guys still around. Absolutely, I miss you guys. I mean, I think we all agree that like we've all just been assuming that Sheed would come around at some point. It's been like 3 years, but you know, whatever. All right, that is correct. That is correct. Flaps 2 for departure. Good, great, grand. Check off data set. This looks correct because it put it in for me, so everything looks good there. Cool. All right. We are set. Let's start setting up the MCP. Speed. It's going to reset it when we get the flaps in there anyway. ACARS. Let's see here. Departing. Climb via SID. That's 5,000, right? Let me pull up the chart. Actually, I can pull up the chart over here. He may surprise us. Then again, he may not. I feel like at this point, FaZe, I've lost all hope. That's the wrong one. Noah. Sid, Faith 3. Three, 5 left. Is it really just 3,000? Well, right in this, it's like 16. I fly to Orlando all the time, and I rarely ever have ATC in here, so I don't even know what the top is. The SID really 16,000? I'll put in 10,000. We'll cover our bases. How about that? Probably going to be okay. Altimeter, I believe, was correct because they gave it to me here. 3015. 3 off. I think I checked. All right, we're good there. Squawking. 2735. Cool. Let's see here. Carrie, what's the name of the new Orlando scene? It's the Taxi to Gate. I used the old, ignore the thumbnail. I was lazy and just used the old thumbnail. I thought it was still funny. So it's still the same bad Taxi to Gate. Apologies. Is he a captain now? We're still in the training program. Are we talking about Sheed or Noah? Meanwhile, Airbus Dreamliner FTW said that he retired and a year later surprise stream. Yeah, I mean, maybe you guys are right. I hope you're right. I don't know. It's been like 3 years, dude. He had plenty of chances. Right? TCAS, vertical profile, 5, 25. So yeah. All right. We're good there. All right. What's our instruction for the push? Contact 126 for taxi. All right, so we're good on that then. Red beacon on. Turn on blue cars before I forget. We're talking about IRL, Teufel, one of us streamers we used to watch. He is a pilot, still is one, but they're debating on what his fate is. All right, waiting for the APU to come on. I don't think there's anyone around. We can close those doors, though. Lots of planes going out. He used to stream all the time, and then he gave it up one day and was like, "That's it, all done," and never to be heard from again. But he still controls on Vatsim, so that's how we still kind of keep up a little bit. But basically, this stream, a lot of people in this stream came from that stream. All right, APU's on. Ground power off. I don't know what that's doing. Get rid of the ground power. Let's get. All right, and then I got to contact 1264.
Negative. That was Walker 3775 for the tree fall test vehicle. We are ready for pushback. Okay. Take 5 Golf, 35 with Walker 3775.
All right. Wow. That guy really is getting into the inspection here. I mean, really, just A for effort right there.
American 4509, ready for taxi with November.
Circuit 4509, runway 35 left, taxi via Golf 1, Golf.
Golf 1, Golf 235 left, American 4509.
Should we ask ground for a different runway? I mean, we kind of screw up my calculations, but I really don't want to taxi a 35 left. Nose. All right, I'm confusing myself now. Nose left inner taxi line.
Release parking brakes, please.
One second.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Who's Will? Savage, so funny. Start. The machines here on the spin cycle sound like jet engines. Nice.
Already a check for United 1810.
United 1810, a lot of quick.
Thank you.
Nice and dark, so you can't see anything. All right, we got a good start on 1. Let's start up number 2. In the US, you don't need to call for push. No. Depends on the airport, though. Face is right. In my PDC I got, it says here, contact 1264 for taxi. So when it says call for taxi, that means you don't need to contact them for push and start. If it was the case, some airports do require it. it would say here, contact whoever for push and start. But most airports don't do it, and I also suspect maybe because we're at the South Terminal, which nobody uses.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start. Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Why do I have a British first officer? Oh, that's a lot of planes. That's not very useful, believe it or not. I think that's the TCAS. Yeah.
Miami ground citation, Juliet Whiskey Papa 25.
Miami ground?
4 ready for taxi. Remember, Juliet Whiskey Papa 25, Orlando ground. Hello, runway 35 left, taxi via Hotel 3 Golf. Taxi via Hotel 3 Golf to 35 left for citation, Juliet Whiskey Papa 25.
Orlando ground, good evening. JetBlue 24, South Terminal with information November, ready for taxi.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass
54 Orlando ground, hello, check transponder on and contact the other
Left is
ground,
clear.
1218.
Right is clear.
All right, over to the other ground, 1218, and we'll turn on the transponder, 24. Noah!
Orlando ground, this is Delta 1457, requesting taxi to 35 left. Delta 1457, Orlando ground, hello, runway 35 left, taxi via Hotel 4 Golf.
Oops. Orlando ground, good evening. JetBlue 24, South Terminal, information November, ready for taxi.
JetBlue 24, Orlando ground, good evening. Let's see. Runway 35 left, taxi via Echo 1. Echo, Golf, Hotel 10.
Taxi 35 left, Echo 1, Echo Golf Hotel 10, JetBlue 24.
JetBlue 24, a quick correction on that. Echo 1, Echo, hold short, Echo 4.
All right, 35 left, Echo 1, Echo hold at Echo 4 for JetBlue 24. Where?
Orlando ground, Delta 12, Massage Discussion.
Delta 1225, Orlando ground, good evening. Squad Mo Charlie. Oh, I see you now on our site. 3 Delta 1225, push start approved. Call me holding short Echo 2.
So what did he give me? Echo 1
Roger.
to Echo, and hold short of Echo 4. So after the bridge, hold at the bridge. All right, that's easy. Is this guy still here?
412, contact ground 126.40.
No, we're good. All right.
126.40, happy New Year.
Flaps 2. Takeoff mode.
30 heavy, we're on the cargo ramp off of 883 Alpha 3. We have this mission in November, and we're ready for push. We're ready for taxi. FedEx 830, Orlando ground. Hello, runway 36 left, taxi via Alpha 3, Bravo 10. We received runway 36.
Rue Koa in the chat. Happy Beer Saturday to you, sir. How are you, Rue? Welcome. Happy New Year. Tubes in the house. Tubes, I'm trying my best. They've given me the furthest runway possible, so I've got a taxi to it. And worse yet, Tubes, I requested a closer runway. Unable is what they told me. How are you, Tubes? Happy New Year. Or we're multi-streaming, Tubes. We are multi-streaming, sir.
Walker 38.
All right, Echo. Oops. Well, we didn't get Echo. Oh yeah, that is Echo 1. We're good. I just can't read the chart. See, look, perfectly good runway right over here. But we got to go to the other side of the airport because I don't know why. This makes no sense. They're using this runway for departures, but we got to go to 35 left.
Hello. Hold short, Echo 5, contact ground 126.4. Hold Echo 5 and overstay the ground 13802, have connection 3802.
Unreal. Unreal. All right, Echo 1. Yes, indeed. It's a brand new world. Also, as you all know, being the preeminent U.S. flight sim streamer in the world, I get special privileges, as you all know. All right, Echo 1 to Echo, hanger right. Oh, Echo is that's interesting. Good thing I looked at the chart. Echo 1 is this is Foxtrot first. So we got to make the other turn. How do I get there? Oh, I see. Should be like this, and then cheat on over here, because this is Foxtrot. Yep, there's Echo 1. Privileges do not apply to runway selection. Accurate. That is correct. All right, we're good now.
FedEx 830, monitor tower 124.3. See you.
Oh.
FedEx 830, monitor tower 124.3.
I got a whole
4.3 for FedEx 830 heavy. You have a good night, mate. See you.
take off. Okay. There goes somebody. Oh, Tubes, do you see what I see? I see taxi lights ahead. I count 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. It's not so bad.
JetBlue 24, contact ground 126.4.
Ground 1264, JetBlue 24.
Orlando ground, November 7190 Yankee. Walker 3802, I'll have you rolling in just a few moments. Not a problem, Walker 3802. JetBlue 24, Orlando, ground you up.
JetBlue 24, we're holding short of Echo 4 and Echo.
JetBlue 24, represent, hold short Echo 5.
Hold short of Echo 5 for JetBlue 24.
Marker 3802 behind the American 73, runway 36 right, taxi via Foxtrot, short of Echo 2.
Is there
Behind the American Foxtrot.
Is there 2 Savages? Or is that a different Savage? Hello.
JetBlue 24, give way to the Walker I-320 out of the ramp, and then you can continue.
All right, give way to the Walker, and we'll follow the Walker in on Echo and JetBlue 24.
JetBlue 24, he'll be continuing southbound. Behind him, you can continue Echo Golf.
Roger that. Let him pass, and then we'll continue on Echo, not following him. JetBlue 24.
Delta 692, contact ground 121.8.
Contact ground 121.
So that guy got 3.6, but you couldn't? Correct. I really don't know why. They're using the runway. I don't know what they want. I suspect because I'm going north. Who knows?
Delta 4923, Atlanta ground, hello.
I guess I don't have Walker liveries. Ox, I did ask Grant. I asked last delivery. He said unable. By the way, Hawks! How are you, my friend? That's a lot of nuts. Happy New Year. No, I asked. We got denied. Listen, I already complained to Sage. I'm sorry,
on the bridge, contact ground 121.8. On the bridge over to ground 0.8 Walker.
Does MFS have livery matching on Vatsim now? Oh, they've had it for a while, dude. I have a video explaining how to do it. AIG. You wouldn't have asked clearance? Oh, well, too late. I'm a team player, you know. ATC loves me. Did he give me an instruction? Because if he did, I was not paying attention. Ground, JetBlue 24. Sorry, we might have missed it. Which turn do we make for 3-5 left?
Right turn golf.
Right turn golf, 3-5 left. Golf is the outer one.
February 1699, am I contacting you for push as well as just taxi? Just taxi.
I did it wrong. Wait, Golf is the outer one? Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Everything's fine. It's street rule.
24, you can monitor tower 1845. Have a good night.
Monitor tower 1845. Thanks to the ATC Jiblet 24.
Code 4923, you can end at the ramp at Hotel 3. 112 or 11 there. If you're on this frequency, traffic alert, traffic, get your 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I thought maybe I missed it talking to Hawks.
American Airbus.
But yeah, Plato's right. I use AIG, but the FSLTL is pretty popular these days. It's much easier to use. I did a thing the other night. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Are you back streaming? Quit playing games with my heart, bro.
Citation Papa 25. Can you pull up exit left onto Hotel 9 and just...
I use FS Traffic? I haven't even heard of that one, Hawks. I'm Team AIG. I've been AIG since day one when it came out. Yeah, I agree with Plato. I think FSTL has the most popular VAT. Correct.
With you, passing 3,000 on the glide runway.
I ordered Sally's from Goldbelly. Good man. You might not have streamed, but that's the next best thing you could have done, sir. We had Zupardi's from West Haven. Ordered it for Christmas at my in-laws. It was fantastic. Nice. It'll get shipped on the 11th. It'll get here on the 12th. That's awesome. Nice, dude. You're kind of a boomer. Can we trust your recommendations? I am the voice of a generation on Twitch. I am the anti-Hallahan. I am the people's champion. Yes, you can. I hope somewhere Tubes is smiling right now. Yeah, Zupardi's is solid, man. I think Sally's and Pepe's is better, but from a Gold Belly perspective, they do a really good job. So we've ordered from them before. Pretty solid.
American 412, hold short runway, or Christian, hold short hotel. I'm going to put a citation between you and your company traffic. Company will host without a tough citation. American 412.
Void,
that's just off your,
Mr. Main in the house. How are you, Void? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. All right, we're here.
Delta 1457, runway 35.
If I ever get out there, I'm trying Pepe Sally's Modern and Zupardi's. Oh man, you're making me. You're talking dirty to me now.
Citation Papa 25, the American 737 on Hotel 10 to get with you. Taxi 2 left here. Citation Golf Hotel 10, hold short 35 left. Taxi via Hotel.
It's not much of a lineup.
10 for 2535 left.
Yeah, ready for the New Year, indeed. Happy New Year, Void.
Hotel 10, so just make the left on Hotel 10.
So how quickly next year will it be all scammed into buying MFS 2024? From what I understand, Hallahan is actively working with the Russians to figure out the perfect scam for everybody to purchase Microsoft Flight Simulator 24.
To go home, the wind 260-435 left, cleared for takeoff. 35 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 1457, direct to go home. Papa 25 or 35 left side of the way. Line up and wait runway.
I need to determine if a graphics card purchase is warranted. The answer is always. Isn't it always yes? Of course you need to. And possibly a cooler. Not a cooler. Plata says I'll buy it right away. I'm sure he'll have issues. Yeah, I agree. I will do the exact same thing, Plata. Now the question though, here's the real question. Because when MFS 2020 came out, we all, because of Hallahan, we got scammed into buying the super duper premium whatever. Will you still do that? Because almost everything that was included in the super duper version was trash. Now, granted, some of that trash got add-ons to make it better, like the 787, but I don't know if it was worth the money.
Citation Papa 25, RNAV J Wolf, the wind at 260 at 4, runway 35 left.
Yeah, I bought the Super Duper before I knew who Halliscam was. Yeah, welcome to the club.
RNAV J Wolf, runway 35
Hallahan
left,
scammed us
take off,
all.
Citation Papa 25.
Tower, this is Unit 132, warn about a 7 mile final 35 right.
American 412, runway 35 left, left away. 5 minutes, runway 35 left, American 412, thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, want to welcome you aboard JetBlue 24 with nonstop service to Raleigh-Durham. Looks like we're number 2 for departure today. Should have a nice smooth flight up to Raleigh-Durham, so sit back, relax, and we'll have you up in the air in just a minute. Thanks.
Clear line 35 right, Unit 172.
Who is Halliscam? He is the most evil man in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you see him, run. Carrie, I may have been living under a rock, but I was today years old. I found out you can get Sally's delivered. Goldbelly.com, brother. It will change your life and your wallet.
And Papa 25,
Think
on your way to J Wolf,
tactical?
departure 1 and 2.
What?
4.8, Happy New Year.
You're alive?
124.8, Papa
I can't believe you're still here, dude.
Yeah, 112, looks like you
Welcome.
November, so take November.
Holy moly, that's a blast from the past. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. All right, so FaZe thinks getting the super duper version has been worth it because it's been working titled. Say so.
American 412, RNAV go home, wind at 260 at 4, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV go home, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff, American 412.
There's giving RNAVs go home. We're on the
JetBlue 24, London Tower, hello, the wind 35, runway 35 left, lap away.
lap and wait 35 left, JetBlue 24.
United 112, do you know where you're
Flight attendants, take your seats for departure.
Negative, United 112. Roger.
Arm the auto throttle. Oh, yeah. Vaughn in the house. Is everybody in the shed in here? Fantastic. Happy New Year, Vaughn. Hope you're doing well, my friend. My goodness. Hawks comes out into the chat, and literally everybody shows up. Cheat isn't here. Well, you know, Rue, ass surgery doesn't, you know, that's all you have to say. We know what happened to him, but may he rest in peace.
American 412, contact Orlando departure 24-8, Happy New Year. Covered departure 24-8, Happy New Year to you.
All right, here we go.
JetBlue 24, and I have J Wolf, the wind is 260 at 4, 35 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV J Wolf, clear for takeoff, 35 left, JetBlue 24.
United 1132, taxi to your ramp via, are you going to the west side of the airport?
Well, we're going to be
Rue.
actually 10 miles per year.
Airspeed's alive.
United 1152, Roger, just hold short of taxiway Juliet on November.
I'm sure to Juliet on November, Unit 172.
Yeah, no, just let me know what
80 knots, check.
on the west side of the east side, so I know I can put you.
Yeah, give us a second.
Yeah.
It's going to be the west side.
What a roll.
Unit 172.
United 1132,
Rotate.
Roger, taxi to your ramp via November, Foxtrot, hold short 35 left.
November Foxtrot, 35 left.
Positive rate, you're up.
Yeah, 1112, cross runway 35 left, contact ground 126.4. Cross 35 left to contact ground 21.8. Negative ground 126.4. 126.4, sorry, United 112. No problem. Happy New Year. JetBlue 24, contact Orlando departure 24, Happy New Year.
Can you give it that frequency one more time for JetBlue 24?
Departure 124.8, 24.8, Happy New Year.
24.8, thanks to the great ATC. JetBlue 24, Happy New Year.
Current tower, American 1420, left 35, right? American 14.810, top 25. And that's 0.0, not 10. 0.0, top 25. Delta 692, Jacksonville Center, 133.32.
Getting the autopilot to lock on is a little bit of a...
I'm sorry, for Delta 457, it was 123.6.
There we go.
I couldn't get the rest. No problem. 123.67. 123.67. Alright, thank you.
Orlando departure, good evening. JetBlue 24 passing through 2500 on the Phase 3.
JetBlue 24 Orlando departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000 unrestricted.
Up to 16,000 unrestricted for JetBlue 24. Goodbye, Orlando. I don't know why that's flickering, but okay.
November 623 Mike Golf. Field is going to be at your 12 to 1 o'clock, 10,000 port say.
Anyway, Think Tactile, I really can't believe you are here. This is amazing.
Mike Golf, clear visual approach, runway 31. Okay, clear for the visual approach, runway 31. Remember,
5,000 feet.
American 412, climb and maintain 14,000. Up to 14,000, 4,000.
Did Noah have any fun at Disney World? He did, but you know what, Rue? Anytime we leave Florida, Noah gets very upset. He really doesn't understand why we have to do any flights that leave Florida. He should only ever do flights that come back to Florida. Welcome, guys. We are on our way up to Raleigh-Durham. Should be a pretty short flight. About an hour and some change. And we'll see how the flight goes. Maybe we'll do the return. Ooh, we've got ground and tower in Raleigh. We're the only arrival coming in, though. And Orlando right now has got 118 arrivals. Wow. Wait, I'm on 124 A's. It is him. This is Sage we're talking to. Thinking of grilled cheese to wrap up last December 30th, 23 sounds decent. You misspelled Del Taco, Vaughn. But otherwise, that sounds fine.
JetBlue 24, contact Jacksonville Center 134.0.
Over to 134.0. Thanks for the great AC. Appreciate it.
Business.
JetBlue 24. Nothing? Wow.
Walker 3802, contact Jacksonville Center on
10,000 feet.
135.907. Jack Center, good evening, Walker. 1108, Center 240. November Julie Whiskey Papa 25, contact Jacksonville Center 135.907. 135.907 for citation Papa 25.
Am I on center? Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Walker 1108, Jacksonville Center, just under main tape level 230.
230, Walker 1108.
Jacksonville Center, good evening, JetBlue 24, passing through 11 for 16.
JetBlue 24, Jacksonville Center, climb main tape level 350.
Up to 350, JetBlue 24. No Del Tacos in Michigan. Yikes. I don't know what that's like. Oh, wait. There's a Del Taco 2 miles from you? If you really have a Del Taco 2 miles from you, Or is that Culver's? I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
644 Yankee advisory to copy.
But if you have a Del Taco 2 miles, you better like leave now.
Ready to copy. 644 Yankee.
Damn, I can go for some Del Taco right now.
644 Yankee, cleared to Orlando International Airport by present position, directive Jessup. It's going to be Juliet, Echo Sierra, Uniform Papa.
Taco John's.
Arrival. Cleared to Orlando by present position, direct to Jessup, Juliet, Echo Sierra.
He said unrestricted, I want to see 4,000 feet per minute. Brother, this plane can't do that. I mean, the fact I'm doing 1,500 feet right now a minute, getting up there is pretty good. I think we're going to drop out of the sky.
2,000 and I'll get the altimeter from the ATIS. November 4592, establish under final first course. JetBlue 24, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.9 or 7.
135, 9 or 7 for JetBlue 24. Thank you. Is it 9 or 7 or 975? 5. One, two, three. Jacksonville Center, good evening. JetBlue 24 passing through 14 for 350.
JetBlue 24, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Vaughn is too cool for Twitch since she'd retired. Yikes. Wow. That's talk about burning the bridge behind you.
American 4509, contact Jacksonville Center 127.87.
12787, have a good night and happy New Year. American 4509.
Ship. Jacksonville Center will be back in 2 minutes.
You guys remember when Sheed would go to the bathroom and he would leave the frequency on? So then it was just, I think we just had a lot of fun with that. Like telling everybody on frequency to wish happy birthday when he got back. The good old days.
Fitness.
Meow, yeah. It's just it's really sad that he's destroyed all our dreams. I mean, really crushed them. The meowing got me in trouble more times than I can count. Yeah, the only time I wouldn't mess with him if he was in stern sheet mode, if it was busy event, I felt bad even saying hello. There were some times where he had no pay, like you could tell. But if you got on when he would start to stream at 1 o'clock Eastern, and there were 5 airplanes in his frequency, you really could go to town with that. About to go through 18,000 feet. Standard pressure. There we go. So I've been flying the FSS 190 now for a little while. I've done probably about a dozen flights in it at this point. It's perfectly fine for A to B flights. I find that the stars and the SIDS work pretty well, actually. The biggest issue with it is you really can't mess with the flight. Plato wanted to know if, let's say, let me find another waypoint to add in here. Let me add one over here in the middle, like Gurge, right? Look at my, let's add, do I have a direct in here? All right, it's after Gurge. Let me see, if I want to add a waypoint. All right, let's say I want to go to Luckney, Lucne. Yeah, see, that works. you can do that. That's fine. I don't know why I added it over there, but whatever. Oh. I think I made an oopsie. Uh-oh. All right, now you've done it. Never mind, it doesn't work. It keeps on removing the wrong one. After VIAP, it's Gurge. Edo. All right. I'm not touching anything else. Never mind. Doesn't work very well. Do you have a YouTube channel you sound familiar with? Maybe. Carrie, does this easily accept direct commands? No. That is so I can within the flight plan itself. You can go to a direct, like you can move up, one to the other, but it really doesn't like you adding things in here, which is unfortunately the biggest problem with it. But in 95% of what I do, I'm just flying the flight plan. I don't really do a whole lot else. I'm not going, I'm not altering my flight plan really at all. The biggest issue would be like an in route reroute. At that point, I would probably go into SimBrief, put it in there, and then import it as a secondary flight plan and try that. But yeah. So yeah. But like I said, in most cases, you're not really ever doing that, especially if you're outside of an event. Now, granted, I don't think we can do holds. Like if I wanted to do a hold at, VIAP, I don't think I could do that. I don't even know how, but no. So it's not really, like for that. But if you're flying offline or you're just doing, day flights and there's not much ATC, it really shouldn't be a big deal. So it's like good news, bad news. They're updating it all the time. They being FSS about every 2 weeks or so. And we're due for one. I think the next update for this plane is going to be, is it like next week? They're basically doing one every week or so, every 2 weeks or so. You're just dying to throw an unable back at actually, Plato, I was flying the other day to Boston and Evan was on and he gave me a direct to Provi and I told him unable and he said, I'm telling Sheed. Yeah, so the next one is, I think because of the holidays, but the next one, they released one on December 21st and the next one is January 18th. And they've been doing you can see here the cadence, about every 2 weeks or so. The idea is and this could change, but theoretically, sometime this summer, we're supposed to get VNAV. And that'll be a game. Once you get VNAV in this thing, it's so much easier. The biggest issue with the plane is that, it's difficult. It's annoying for, casual flying, when you're not really paying that close attention. You want to go, take a break. You can't really, set it and forget it. You can't be like, all right, top of descent. First of all, you have to calculate your own top of descent. And then second of all, you can't be like, all right, I'm at 350, set it down to 5,000, VNAV, go. Doesn't work that way. So it requires much more handholding, much more babysitting, which is not a bad thing, but it's not, it's not as easy as the other planes. When you go back into the Phoenix and it just kind of does its own thing, you're good. Speaking of the Phoenix, I'm now really thinking we're not going to get those IAE engines before the end of the year like they promised. Remember back in September? Remember the good old days? We're supposed to get that in the Phoenix? Yeah. I think the EFB PMDG jokes need to be replaced by the Phoenix jokes now. Imagine calculating your own top of descent. Fly an Airbus for a reason. Well, today it'll be easy, Vaughn, because I've got ATC the whole way, so they'll tell me what to do. But yeah, it does think I'll do that. You know what I have to do, Vaughn? I was flying to LaGuardia earlier, and I had to go I went to the real world flight plan. I zoomed in. I went back to figure out, okay, they start their descent somewhere around South Carolina. Okay. Then I had to figure out which fix that was. That's how I calculate my top of descent in this plane. But there's no doubt it's much easier to fly the Airbus and just hit the button and go. Totally professional. What a way to calculate. Listen, it works. If they do, why should I have to reinvent the wheel? Someone else already figured out when to start descending. And the real world is going to be better, more accurate than I am. So I just go off that. It's time to take it back to Nantucket. Yeah, that's a summer route for me. I don't know. I think JetBlue. No, I don't think JetBlue flies that in the winter. Not that it really matters, but we do need to do a flight into Nantucket. We did a flight last week to DCA on the River Visual. Worked out pretty well. I think the biggest issue, flying it by hand is not a problem. Takeoff is annoying. It's very difficult to get it. You have to like really pull back on the stick. And then to get it with the autopilot seems to be very annoying. Oh my God, this guy's microphone. And then, but once you're up in the air, once you got the autopilot on, the localizer is never a problem. Sometimes it struggles with the glide slope, but it's okay. We need to see if you can do direct to a booby. Well, we're doing Harry. We are doing direct to. We're going direct to butts. Direct to butts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll be waiting this entire flight to say that.
Delta 1225, resume normal speed.
Your normal speed, Delta 12.
We're starting to fall out of the sky here, so I got to reduce the climb. And there's also no VNAV for the climb either.
Center, good evening, American 3207 with you climbing at 20,900 for 370.
American 3207, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Nice view here of northern Florida.
Can I step away from the cockpit for 3 minutes? That's fine. Let me know.
Thinking that's oh my God, everybody's flying down to Orlando. It's gonna get, I mean, it's already busy, but when this stream comes in here and this one, in about 30 minutes, this is gonna be like a zoo in here. I mean, we got a lot of controllers on.
Air transit 930 for directional flight. I need you at an even altitude. Do you want flight level 360?
Direct butts and hold at butts. We love holding butts.
We'll take it 380. Air transit 938.
I'm excited for the Phoenix, dude.
Climb and maintain flight level.
PMG can still take the EFB jokes. Okay, well, I mean, the Phoenix one is starting to get to that point now because, I mean, maybe not as bad, but it's getting up there. But I am excited for Phoenix to release finally IAs. I don't know why that's such a big deal. And then I was saying I was getting excited for the 321 when that comes out. But, I mean, if they're taking this long to release an engine variant, do we have any confidence that the 321 is going to see the light of day in the next, like, 2 years? I mean, I would love for it to come out. Everyone right now is all about the 300 from Any Builds. It looks great, but I just don't care about that plane. And then the 380 and the 350, other planes I don't care about. On a side note, X-Plane 12 and the Airbus Falcon seem promising for release this coming year. Do you mean between now and next December, or like soon, 24? You think the 321-19 will be fine? Well, I think it'll be fine, but is it coming out? Unpopular opinion, PMG better communicates than Phoenix. Rather, aliens from the planet Xanadu communicate better than Phoenix. They don't communicate at all. They just show up and like, hey, we got something out here. I've never seen a company, granted, maybe you can argue the counterpoint that, you know, making updates and then having to pull them back constantly is annoying to a customer. But I would rather have something being communicated. And Phoenix seems to just, they release something and then they disappear. So I agree with you. Vaughn, are you on X-Plane?
24, contact Jacksonville Center, 127.87.
127.87 for JetBlue 24. Thank you. Pretty sure there's a 5 on that.
Jacksonville, hello, FedEx 9521, flight level 260 for 310.
FedEx 9521 Jacksonville, welcome on board. Common tape level 360.
36, FedEx 9521.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. JetBlue 24 passing through 330 for 350.
JetBlue 24 Jacksonville, welcome on board.
So Vanya, sorry, do you have X-Plane 12? Has it been improving? It's a good friend of ours. Improving very much. I don't know. I need like something more, Vaughn, to get me back in X-Plane 12. I don't know what it is though. I mean, you could. I mean, I guess if they ever brought in like auto ortho, like basically MFS, I'd be more interested. But yeah.
I'm still holding Mach 7.4, sir.
Roger, are you Mach 7.3 at that altitude?
He advised me to hold Mach 7.4.
Right, I'm asking, are you able 7.3 now?
Right, I'm able 7.3.
Okay, maintain Mach 7.3, please.
My apologies. Pull back 7.3, Southwest 2055.
Hot start A220. Oh, okay. Now that, yes. All right, Plato. You read. See, Plato like must be my clone or something. All right, if there was an A220 that was good, that would bring me back into X-Plane 12, 100%. That's what would do it. 1,000 to go. Whether graphics drivers are more optimized to run better on PCs, amongst other things. Yeah, I mean the weather's nice, but I can't not do. I need the graphics. I can't look at the ground and be like, that's mega doo doo. I don't know. Crafty in the house. How are you, Crafty? Are you you flying into Orlando? I didn't check where your flight is this time.
Hello, Jax. Rouge 1647, flight level 330.
Rouge 1647, Jackson, no settle.
Flying into Orlando. Nice. Well, it looks like there's you're doing Raleigh Durham in Orlando? Great minds, Crafty. Great minds. A300. Crafty, can we talk about this for a second? You know, better CP. Say what you will about him. He flies JetBlue ops. Why not you, sir? Why do you were flying Spirit earlier this afternoon. Now you're flying, I don't even know, FedEx? Come on, man. Also, where's the stream? Why no stream? We just want to support you. We just want to gift you subs. Why can't you stream like every day for 11 hours? It's not a lot to ask. Got to spice things up with different airlines. I don't have a boring Homer Simpson emote, but no. Graphics is just a considerable step up from X-Plane 12, don't get me wrong, but get me some awesome auto ortho with accurate building tree density. Yes. When I tried to really get into X-Plane 12, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back in X-Plane 12. I'm gonna be that guy. I just couldn't like it just wouldn't do it because the graphics, like it's like knowing what's a good analogy. It's like going to McDonald's and knowing that there's Pepe's like right around the corner. Or better yet, it's like eating Papa John's and knowing that there's Pepe's around the corner. Like you're purposely denying yourself the better product for whatever, like for just principle.
Southwest 5512 Jack Center, welcome on board. Comment info level 360.
I just want to tell you happy birthday on your birthday without being distracted on my own stream. Thank you, Crafty. Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Air 4210 Victor, in the descent, maintain your best forward speed.
We'll maintain our best forward descent.
Thank you.
Can we all tell? Can everybody on Twitch tell Crafty? By the way, Crafty Aviation on Twitch. By the way, Crafty Aviation on Twitch. Yeah, can everybody tell Crafty that we need a stream? We need like a 12-hour stream. The people demand it, Crafty. I mean, Plato, you got my back on this one. I know that. But we miss the good old. We need you to bring back the good old days, Crafty. And I'm going to go on a limb here and say you've got the next couple days off from your obligations. Yeah, that's true. I agree with Vaughn. Join the cool club over on YouTube. Well, that's true. All right, we're at our cruising altitude, and I'm slowly speeding back up to our cruising speed.
UPS 1324, turn right, or I'm sorry, turn left, heading 090. Contact.
There he is. Welcome back, Crafty.
4.0.
I was debating streaming this weekend, New Year's Day. Nice.
It's 090.
I won't be here, but I hope you do it anyway.
Orlando.
Yeah, you got to make it happen, man. You know? I mean, CP has officially died. Good fixings. New Haven Pizza is not a unique style. Get out. Ban him. Who's my moderator? I don't even know who my moderators on Twitch still are. Who are my moderators on Twitch? Somebody ban this man. Boo this man. Ban or boo, your choice. How are you, good fixins? Who are my moderators? Community. Roles manager.
I'm sorry, say again?
All right, my moderators on Twitch are Hallahan, Raj, and Rue. Wow, okay. Raj, Rue, and Hallahan. One of those three is dead. The other is asleep, and the other one might not be sober at this point.
That is 250. You just want us people in 73.
It's an elite group.
Yeah, for as long as you can.
That was the good old days, man. I made you guys moderators before. It was cool to make you moderators. Yeah, Hallahan's asleep. Raj is dead. There you go.
40 Southwest 2155.
All right, we're at VIAP. We're done with the SID. Hooray.
Actually, Southwest 2155. Maintain for level 25.
Actually, phase. Not also AK Hallahan, aka Dami's time. You don't want a sober room modding? Nice. All right, now we're at our cruising speed. Looks like we have about 300 miles to go. So this will be a nice little short flight into Raleigh-Durham. Vaughn, it seems like a YouTube version of you lacks moderators. Probably should. Well, you'd have to show up here more than like once every 7 years, dude. I mean, you can apply. Hallahan's one of the moderators on YouTube. Who is the other one? Savage?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Don't boo me. Happy New Year, good fixins. Hope you're well. Man, there's a good chance if you're watching any American flight sim streamer, that good fixins will show up in your stream at some point. How was the departure? Departure was fine. We got denied. I requested. We're at the South Terminal in Orlando. So 36 right is like, you can throw a rock and hit it. And they assigned me 35 left. I asked for 36 right, and they told me unable. So other than that, yeah. The taxi was a bit underwhelming. Yeah. We were like number 3 for departure. It seems like it's always hard to tell with Orlando. It seems like now everyone's flying in, which makes sense. I thought the event name was confusing because, remember, the event is called the Get Out event. The Get Out 1 is an arrival. So was I supposed to fly the arrival in, like Crafty's doing? But it's called the Get Out, like Get Out of 2023. So that doesn't sound like you're supposed to depart? I don't know. This is Deep Thoughts with Vaughn here.
I maintain 370, sir, and we're wondering if we.
Yeah, the Orlando runway assignments are not great. And Crafty, I asked Sage for priority. He was like, I don't know what that is, so no.
350, American 36.
Southwest 2155, contact Jackson 134.0. Have a great flight.
1340, good day.
You're on the Seinfeld arrival? Yeah, because they're landing north. The Get Out is only used for the landing south. So womp womp. Like holding a wait, that wasn't me, right? I don't know what that last comm was, but I'm not the most studious in my family, as you can tell. Nice.
American 612 main, descend to maintain for level 240.
That is 240, American 612.
Where am I? Gotta be somewhere. Right there, I'm just 24. Yeah, we're in. Oh, we lost tower or something in Raleigh-Durham, so now we've only got ground on. It's fine. I mean, we have
2051 pilot's discretion to sun and maintain flight level 240.
this event is such a Halla scam. What happened? Oh, yeah, the get out one. Yeah.
Southwest 1240
Yep, it's like having a river visual event and then landing on one. Sounds about right. I mean, listen, at least the Jacksonville controller showed up for the event and stayed on.
1436, maintain Mach 81.
By the way, Crafty, does that event ever come back? The Orlando-Boston Crossfire?
Jacksonville Citadel 76, flight level 3.
Paying attention to comms, you don't have to do that. Haven't you learned anything from being controller? You don't have to pay attention to anything. Just do whatever you want.
Jack Center, welcome on board.
That will never show its face again. Rest in peace, the Boston Orlando Crossfire. That was literally impossible to fly. Yeah, see, Rue gets it. They're not gonna do anything. They'll just repeat your name 700 times. You're fine, Crafty.
464, maintain Mach 79.
All right, goodbye, Crafty. Enjoy being a good pilot. Boring.
Well, you want an 18 Mach 0.79? Is that per?
Look out for me as I crash into you when I descend. Roger that.
Understood.
Yep. JetBlue 1024, maintain Mach 79.
Mach 0.79, JetBlue 1024.
076, request to leave for 5 minutes.
Approved, call back. American 1373, maintain Mach 79.
0.79, American 1373.
Well, I installed the Raleigh-Durham tuner right before the stream. It did not test it, so I have no idea if it works, but I hope it does.
Mach 278, Jack Center, welcome on board. Call maintain for 340.
Call maintain flight level 340, Mach 278.
United 539, Washington Center 11892. Good day.
118.902 for United 539. Thanks for it.
Let's see if that's going to be correct. It's our turn. I still get nervous about frequency changes and during events because you can't just look it up and figure out which one it is. Oh yeah, this
American 612.
Isn't this the thing I did incorrectly?
80 knots in transition.
280 with transition, American 612.
Yeah, I need Gurge before I need. See, I messed this up now because of the dumb little thing.
Southwest 1240 in transition, maintain 280 knots.
280 in transition, Southwest 1240.
Southwest 1240, are you sure you're not supposed to be descending yet?
We're about to come down now, Southwest 1240.
Okay, match.
I think that fixed it. Why is Luckney still in here? I don't know why the map hasn't updated, but this one shows correctly.
Sterling's 2077.
Where's the plane going?
Miami Center, 123.67. Good day.
All right, we broke it, chat. What is happening?
Again, 141 right now.
Sir?
410 Victor.
Sir? Sir?
You should have been with somebody else a while ago. Stand by.
Sir?
4210 Victor, you should be with approach now. 1 second, I'll find this frequency. 128.37.
He wants me to go back. It says distance to keep 188 on the heading. That would be incorrect. Okay. Star Carbon 9 must ensure a smooth landing for Cancunian passengers. Good luck, sir. We're all counting on you. Meanwhile, my experiment to change the flight plan has resulted in a terrible catastrophe here. Luckily, no one's paying any attention to what I'm doing.
American 612, speed 270 now in transition, please.
270 on the transition, American 612.
Southwest 1240, speed 270 in transition.
270 in transition, Southwest 1240.
See, what I want to do is go direct to pedo, but I am very concerned that if I do that, it's going to break this even more.
American 612, Jack, center now, 134.0.
34-0 American 6 Delta.
Let's hope for the best here. See, what I don't understand is why it thinks I need to go to 188. It's very confusing. All right, now we're direct pedo, but still.
Southwest 1436 pilots.
I've really messed this up.
240.
Can I do this?
240 posture.
Nav.
JetBlue 2051, contact
Thought that was
Jacksonville
me.
Center 134.0.
No. Route.
134.0 for JetBlue 2051 zip.
Let me try this.
Southwest 1240, if you haven't already, Jack Center 134.0, good day.
134.0 Southwest 1240.
I don't want to apply. Maybe active. Apply active. Hold on. Oh God. No, actually, wait. Did that fix it? Yes. It did it. Okay. Now put the arrival back in.
Walker 37.
Dark butts.
Actually, disregard.
Dumpster. Pedo. Apply. We did it, chat. Is butts in here? Yeah, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Woo! All right, so at least I know you can always reset the flight plan.
Southwest 1436, are you able to Mach 82 until you start your descent?
We are unable to go up to Mach 82. 81's our fastest for 1436.
No worries.
Lufthansa 464, we are reaching over top of descent.
Lufthansa 464, descent main, pilot discretion, descent maintain flight level 340.
Pilot discretion 340, Lufthansa 464.
I fear you're pushing your luck. I fear that I'm never touching that. I'm never touching the flight plan again. But that being said, the way around it, if you ever got a reroute, you would have to basically do it back in SimBrief, and then
JetBlue 2251, maintain Mach 77.
and then re-import it back in.
2251.
That would be the workaround.
Delta 2455, pilots discretion to center maintain flight level 240.
Maintain flight level 240, pilot discretion Delta 2455.
JetBlue 2251 for traffic climb, maintain flight level 370.
So we're somewhere up here.
Maintain flight 370.
Yeah, we're up here.
2251.
And all these guys are down here somewhere. And Crafty is where?
Lufthansa 464, turn left.
He's a FedEx.
120 vectors for traffic.
Left heading 120, Lufthansa 464.
I can't be. I don't know. Wait, there he is.
Flight level 350.
We're about to pass him.
You make a 1760 Jacksonville Center, welcome on board.
That could be him right there. Boop, 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 boop. Are we close enough to pick up the ATIS in Raleigh? Yes.
American 3207.
23 left.
12 o'clock, 30 miles. It's a Delta A320 descending at a flight level 350. Targets up here likely to merge.
All right, cool. Quick visual 2-3 left.
We have eyes on some lights. American 32 also.
Okay.
Thank you.
Got a 60-knot crosswind, but it's almost acting like a tailwind right now. It's doing about 474 over the ground. We're not going that slow, but it just seems like we're... The problem with Jacksonville airspace is that it's deceivingly large on the north end, especially when you hug the coast.
4 flight 29, request lower.
Like if we'd gone to Atlanta, I think we'd have been out of their airspace by now.
Maintain flight level 340.
Flight level 340, 4 flight 29.
And 4 flight, what, actually disregard.
let's take a look at this. Dumpster 1.
Okay.
So we're coming out on pedo. All right, so Jerdy by 210. By dumpster. Where's Butts? The Butts is on the arrival, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So basically come in over here, go to the right, and swing on back in. So that's not much of it. It's pretty easy. Just got to watch the speed restrictions. It's 280 knots at Jerdy, 250 at Malner. I'm guessing 210 at 6.
I have a question. Do controllers usually give planes sequence to descent, or do aircraft request to descent?
Usually I'll give it to you.
Excellent. That's the tournament there.
Wait, what happened, Vaughn? Why is it my and Rue's fault?
Lufthansa 464 turn.
So you've
right
crashed?
direct.
Uh-oh.
That's
What happened?
Oscar Romeo Yankee uniform. Right direct to for you, Lufthansa 464.
Come on, Cozumel or Cancun's an easy arrival. Runway's like 17 miles long. There's nothing to stop you from taking the longest possible route to line up with the runway. Cancun's like the Orlando of Mexico.
Southwest 1436, clear direct Seinfeld.
Direct Seinfeld, Southwest 1436. Jacksonville Center, Spirit Wings 2081, flight level 390.
498 knots here.
2081 Jacksonville.
Getting close to 500. Oh, now it's down 497. Womp womp.
US Air 838, contact Miami 12367. Good day.
Alright, 127.87, US Air 838, have a great night.
Nope, no one. 123.67.
123.67, literally.
The Boston of New England.
838.
Indeed.
No worries.
Indeed.
Jacksonville Center, United 1810, with you, flight level
With
350, slow right.
United 1810, Jackson walk. Flight 29, maintain Mach 79.
I did notice. Wait.
Okay, Mach 79 for flight 29.
Where'd it go?
American 650, same Mach number?
0.75.
Roger.
So, I mean, checklist is there. Pretty cool.
American 4,
I noticed that.
29, pilot's discretion to maintain for level 240.
Coffee.
Especially not a 240. We could do it now if you need us to. Delta 42.
Can't get rid of it.
Nope, that's fine.
Uh-oh. I lost it.
Delta 2130, pilot's discretion to maintain for level 340. Maintain Mach 75.
Descend and maintain for level 320, maintain Mach 75.
Deck Center, American 1370.
Just checking out what else is in the cockpit here. I got a pen.
Say again?
Can't really do anything about that.
We're at top of descent for American 1373.
Stand by.
I'm counting on the air traffic control to give me top of descent. Wow, that's really bright.
Center JetBlue 1024 is at top of descent.
American 1373, center maintain for level 240.
240 for American 1373.
JetBlue 1024, maintain descend and maintain for level 240.
When am I supposed to start my descent?
240, JetBlue 1024.
Now I got to figure it out the old-fashioned way.
Down to 464, descend and maintain for level 240.
Well, he was at 330. Somewhere around here. And where am I? Probably around there.
Southwest.
I mean, I still have 175 miles to go, so.
Center 134.0.
But I really have no idea when top of descent is, so. I was hoping the controller would know to give that to me.
For Southwest 1436.
Yep, 34 nothing. 34-0 for Southwest 1436. See you.
Come on.
Spirit Wind 1699, I believe we're approaching our top of descent.
Spirit Wing 1699, Roger. Pilot's discretion is to maintain for level 240.
Alright, we'll descend 240 at pilot's discretion.
Take your message, guys. Yeah. Well,
Spirit Wing 727, contact Washington 118.92. Good day. 18.92 Southwest.
all right, it's just updated. Where am I?
Spirit Wing 727. Good day.
Where's Simbury? All right. I have to be at
American 650, pilot's discretion is to maintain for level
Jerdy
240.
at 210. I think I need to start my descent. I got to get down. Yeah.
4-529, can we get...
I have 74 miles to get down to 210 from 350.
300, 4-529.
Jack Center, JetBlue 24, need to start our descent too.
Delta 2455, can we have lower?
Guessing this controller is not very good at.
2455, yeah, 1 second, let me see if the other guy can take.
Because I have to be at 21,000 feet in 70 miles.
Delta 2455, Jack Center 134.0.
Just dive. Well,
1240, Delta 24.
yeah, I'm trying. I need to get permission.
Okay. Perfect, 29. Unfortunately, going to need a spin you here. Turn left, heading 120.
I know they're super busy, and I feel bad because this guy seems a little frazzled.
Okay, left
But-
turn 120, 4529.
Yeah, Jack Center started to pile on. JetBlue 24, I think we need to get lower.
JetBlue 24, no worries. I've got quite the night. Pilot's discretion is going to maintain for level 240.
Down to 240, JetBlue 24.
You're into Raleigh, right?
Yes, sir, Raleigh Durham. It looks like we have to be at Jerdy at 210.
Yeah, cross Jerdy at maintain for level 210.
210 Jerdy for JetBlue 24. All right. This is going to be...
And JetBlue 24, it's also going to be Jerdy at 280 knots.
And Jerdy at 280 knots for JetBlue 24. All right, we're gonna dive bomb this thing. Because I got to get down to 14,000 feet in about 50 miles.
American 242, contact Atlanta Center 132.9.
So, yeah, Sim Pilot, you are correct. It is dive, dive, dive.
Jacksonville Center, good evening, Sky 22467.
So my entire plan to rely on air traffic control to get my top of descent did not work out.
Lufthansa 464, maintain 290 knots.
290 knots up from the 464.
JetBlue 1024.
Low. Let's calculate our landing.
280 knots.
Landing. Winds in. Let's get some new weather. Winds are 230 at 4.
Delta 2130, pilot's discretion.
Temperature
240.
4. Runway heading.
Southwest 29, turn left heading 360. Vectors for resequence.
Left 360, say again the second part, 4529.
234.
Lufthansa 464, cleared red. Actually, disregard.
All right, landing speeds are in there. Good.
JetBlue 1024, turn left heading 090.
Left 090, JetBlue 1024.
All right, we're at 30,000 feet. We have 47 miles to go. I think we're going to make it. That's cool. Landing, more like crashing, am I right? What's up, Ice? How are you, my friend? Happy New Year. It was just so funny. I was watching 757's live stream, and I heard your voice. I didn't put it together. Like, I'm like, boy, that voice sounds so familiar. Who is that voice? I was like, oh, it's Ice. And yeah, I looked you up and certain you were there. Hope all is well. Hanging in there. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I hope we get to cross paths again in 2024, perhaps stateside.
American 650, maintain Mach 76.
Put out the speed brakes here.
Maintain 76, American 650.
I don't know if you can really see the speed brakes, but
Like 29, turn left.
they're out there. I promise you.
Left T40, 4529.
Raj is alive. Oh my God. Gru.
5512, maintain Mach.
This is cool. It's like a train simulator except with planes.
For Southwest.
I can't believe Raj is here. Oh my God. Gru probably thinks this is his own version of A Christmas Carol, and he's being visited by the ghost of Christmas past, aka Raj. Anyway, hope you're well, my friend. Happy New Year. Glad to have you here. I can't afford an international trip every time you want to have a beer. We actually, what's funny, Ice, we planned a family trip to London in 2025. So if you're going to be in London in June of 2025, I'm down for another beer.
3001.
If you can figure out if there's another conference or whatever it was you were there for.
Approach, arrival star, sorry. And landing south,
How are you, Raj? It's good to see you.
1024, turn left turn heading 350.
Left 350, JetBlue 1024.
.com 621, Miami south.
Might as well, Ice, put it on the fridge, man. Just put a little post-it note. Hotch, London 2025. Never too early to start planning out beer trips. All right, I think we're going to make it here. We still have another 30 miles to go.
Yeah, if you get an altitude assigned, you need to disregard anything else. Copy, American.
Well, we made it 210, so we did it, chat.
Delta 24, Hollywood 340.
Down to 464, contact Jack Center 134.0, good day?
Minimums, I forgot to, let's do the, that's what I forgot to do.
Aircraft calling, just a Delta calling somewhere?
23 left. I know it's the visual, but we're doing the ILS on this.
29.5 miles from.
Yeah, he's simple. It's hard doing. I mean, he's obviously struggling a little bit, but these events are tough, man. I don't blame him. He's got a lot of airplanes he's trying to deal with, so I don't blame. I give him some credit. 108.5. He's still doing a good job. He's just not doing descents like top of descent very well, but that's fine. 108.5.
Not yet. There's somebody right on you.
And final approach course is going to be 234. It's already in there, so we've got that in. All right, that's easy.
Delta 2130 requesting descent through flight level 240.
Delta 2130.
So the only thing we have to do now.
You should be with Jax on 134.0.
So we've got 30 at 210. Next will be Malner at about 11.
JetBlue 2251 across descent.
He's doing a pretty good job. I mean, he's just not managing. Like everyone has to ask for their own descents, but you know, theoretically, you should be paying attention to that anyway as a pilot. As long as he keeps everybody moving, he's not like creating egregious problems. I think it's fine. Oh, minimums. I forgot. That's what I was looking for.
29, clear direct Newman. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Direct where, sorry?
Direct Newman. That's November Oscar Mike November.
Didn't say right. I was saying Newman.
29.
Hustler's now on Jack Center. What?
Jack Center, Sky 224.
Is it too late to change? He is. He's probably controlling like Jack Center over in like Alabama. But yeah, it is crazy how Hustler is on like every single event. Imagine he streamed as much as he controlled. Oh my God.
Runway 29 or 22467.
Roger.
Thanks, Delta 1429, waiting to come down.
All right, let's ask Hustler for a direct.
American 1373, contact Jax 134.0, good day?
340, American 1373, thanks for the help.
American 640 Jackson 134.0.
See if he says it.
Sorry, who said they need a descent as well?
It's Delta 1429.
Delta
1430 also requesting descent.
Alright, you guys are going to have to sit tight at this point. Delta 1429, pilot's discretion for the maintain level 240.
We're holding 240.
Must be getting close to the Jacksonville or DC.
JetBlue 24, contact Washington 118.92. Good day.
11892. Thanks for the great job today, JetBlue 24.
Center 127.87.
That thing will be if he grants it and you can't accept it. True, Plato.
American 427, connect Jacksonville Center 127.87.
Did that guy respond? Direct Roebuck. Washington Center, good evening. JetBlue 24, level 210280 knots.
Kilo 24, Washington Center, Roger, descent, buddy dumpster, 1 arrival, runway 23, right transition. The rally altimeter 2998.
Descend via the dumpster 1 arrival and 23 right transition for JetBlue 24. Great. Everything we did was wrong.
Right rally. 2294
Arrival.
23 right on a bullet.
23 right. ILS. Still getting butts, thank goodness. Dumpster 1. Pedo. Fly. All right. So we get
2145 turn, 28 degrees to the
what am I
right
doing?
vectors, front trail spacing.
So we need to get to 23 right.
2145 affirmative.
6,000. That's a crazy moon over there. 6,000. I have no idea. We're at Jersey. We're going to start our descent.
Super covered 188, was to the center, climbing to level 600.
Start there. Let's get the chart back up. Approach.
DC Center, Southwest
3589.
3589.
Right.
Step away for 2 minutes.
Southwest 3589, what's your Mach?
111.7.
0.8, Southwest 3589.
South 3589, Roger, as approved, let me know when it's back.
Final approach course.
I'm going to get
234,
2282,
that's the
Liam,
same.
place New York South line, if we could just change approved.
It's good. 2024 is the year I finally get my new computer. Dude. You can't just throw like those kind of statements around. Can't play with our feelings like that, Raj.
JetBlue 2301, are you able to climb to flight level 370 for traffic?
Hey, from we can do that, JetBlue 2301.
JetBlue 2301, are you climbing to flight level
And still
370?
measured. We're good there.
370, JetBlue 2301.
All right, so dumpster. So Malner at 11. And 250 knots.
090.
090 and up to flight level 340, Southwest 480.
Why don't I have Malner in here? Is that not correct? Because we're not going Malner, dummy. We're going dumpster to Wispy. So Wispy between 11 and 12, 280. So we're keeping the speed up. Okay, that's good. Thank God I read this. All right, 280. We're going to plan on Wispy at 11. I'm going to bring this back up. Make it a little easier to calculate.
Are you able to do point?
Look at that moon.
And cruise?
Oh, can't see it over there.
You said if we can go above 0.80 in the cruise, that was the question? Are you able to maintain Mach 0.80 or greater? Let me get back to you on that. 1 second. Nice. Except the 1231 in the transition.
I've gotten a little bit more unhinged in my old age. Prone to delusions of grandeur. It's blood moon. That's no moon. Looks beautiful though. Altimeter 2998.
onboard 3765 Center. At this point, for fuel purposes, we can't do 0.80. What I can give you is 0.77, or I can maintain 77. That's the most we can go. So if you want to send the JetBlue up to 0.80, I'm sure his Airbus can do it.
137 Roger. In that case, maintain 0.77 in cruise.
Okay, well, we'll do 0.77.
Until the 1231, maintain Mach 0.81 or greater in cruise.
Transition.
Mach 0.81 or greater.
So the waypoint at 11,000 is wispy.
And then 137,
You got plenty of time.
flight level 290 for traffic.
It's 3 waypoints away, and already at
290
17.
We'll stop at for onboard 3765.
All right.
Southwest 3589 is back.
South 3589, Roger.
American
South 480, fighting 120.
At Norfolk International, request for clearance to Miami.
Southwest 480, fly heading 120.
120, Southwest 480.
Hello 2291, fly heading 210, runway 23, right clear for takeoff. For 2294. Hello 2294, affirmative, 210 heading 23, right clear for takeoff.
Flight 210, 23 right clear for takeoff, Delta 2294.
Prepared 198, Lima airspace, frequency change approved.
Change approved, copy, yes.
All right.
Antibio 1231, expedited climb through flight level 300 table.
Roger, expediting climb, JetBlue 1231.
I will say one other thing I've noticed about the plane. It has very wide turns when the autopilot is in control. Whether it's a fixed, the localizer especially, it takes a while for it to like really line up with the localizer. It does a lot of like big left turn, big right turn, smaller turns. There's a lot of snaking involved to get there. So, and I suspect that's because obviously for the LNAV that it's using the default MS-FS, so it's not great, obviously. But that is also another annoying thing about it. Granted, the localizer works, and I get the glides up about half the time, but you really got to be on the nose. Like in some places, like in the Airbus, you know, you can be in the altitude-wise, you could be in the ballpark of where you need to be, you know, pick up the glide. But in this one, you really need to hit it on the number. Whatever number it's supposed to be on the chart, like you got to hit it right there. Otherwise, you will easily go over it or under it. Or really over it.
2145 seat truck jumper.
Washington Center, good evening. American 3207 with you, 350.
American 3207 Wall Street Center, Roger. JetBlue 2145 seat truck jumper.
Roger, direct bumper, JetBlue 2145.
All right, so we're coming on dumpster at 15. We have to be at wispy at 11. Or at 12, for that matter. Warren, this is a big thing eventually, like, hasn't been like a year. Yeah, the plan is LNAV and VNAV is coming out in this summer. I'm using air quotes. Summer for it to be LNAV and VNAV. And then ICE, they said that it's going to be done by the end of 2024. So they say. They've had other things slip before also, in terms of timing. But that is their current stated plan. So there's that. But at the very least, I mean, they do make updates about every 2 weeks. You can see what their plans are because they have a roadmap published. So it's at least that. But it is a little frustrating because I think it was supposed to be. I think the E190 was supposed to come out before it came out. But at least we have, like, this is still the best Embraer in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, compared to the virtual call, it's night and day better.
American 1548, Norfolk International, request RFR clearance to Miami.
Delta 5193.
Delta 5193, Jacksonville Center 127.87.
Roger, have a good night. Have a year.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, nothing's perfect, ICE. And I'm not giving them a pass on it, but it's, I mean, at least something's happening. You can see that they're making progress. For me, I'm willing to work through it because I really want to fly the plane. For other people, I wouldn't tell you that you should buy this plane.
24 expect visual approach 23, right?
Click the visual 2-3 right for JetBlue 24. So it just depends on how desperate you are for this plane. If you're not, then I would wait for, you know, the VNAV to be in there, and then when that comes out, you can pick it up. In the meantime, it's fine. Perfectly serviceable for most flights. Just requires a lot more hand-holding. For, you know, the people out there that push buttons for a living, might be more difficult.
I got you 5.
Who was that transmitting?
Controller.
22,
Still on X-Plane 11? Ice. Even Vaughn is on X-Plane 12. Raj, who is dead and doesn't have a computer, is on X-Plane 12.
Washington Center, Jamaica.
You got it, bro. We're gonna do like a GoFundMe, I think.
Jamaica 1760 watts.
I think we have to get you like. I mean, I'm pretty close to giving you my X-Plane 12 license. I don't even use it. You may as well use it.
Southwest 222, fuel flight level 40.
All right, so after Wispy,
South 222, connect Jacksonville Center.
Akey at 8.
3.72.
133.72, Southwest 232.
Okay. Sure, X-Plane 12, absolutely. It's a tradition for me. I upgraded to X-Plane 11 from FSX like a month before X-Plane 12 came out. Nice. As long as you're happy, dude. And that was like 8 years overdue. I just, I mean, I get it. I mean, yeah.
Washington, moving short, runway 23 right at rally.
Making 435 Washington Center, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff. Flight on my.
We're gonna keep the descent going here down to 8.
Takeoff. American 435.
Number 1T uniform, Hoffman, altimeters 299.
You're 1212 uniform.
Yeah, Kiki at 8, and then 7 at Freddo, and 6 really at Lee's.
Southwest 3589, connect Jacksonville Center, 127.87.
2787, we'll see you Southwest.
Theoretically, we're not supposed to be below 11 at Wispy, so I'm trying to slow down my descent here so I don't go through it. At 10,000 feet, we'll bring the volume back up and prepare for landing. We've already put in all the arrival stuff. Localizer. I mean, we're getting the visual, but I'm still going to shoot the localizer because, yeah, I'm too lazy. I don't do it myself. In this plane, I don't think so. All right. Bring the descent back down. Oh, it's we're flying the FSS E190 Embraer 190 from Flight Sim Studios. It's, you know, a work in progress, but it's working. All right, 10,000 feet.
Make 435, radar contact, altitude leading.
Oh, these lights have been on the whole time.
Altitude is 1,900 for American 435.
Make 435.
Hey, you're very welcome, some pilot.
290, turn left heading 090.
Speed.
Left heading 090 up to 290, American 435.
Forgot about the 10,000. That's really the most annoying thing. I'll say this. I can do the vertical speed all day long. That's really not that difficult. It's remembering to adjust your speed, like on departure, same thing. And on a SID that has speed restrictions, like I think some of the departures out of Boston have them. That's really annoying.
Change your frequency to 133.72, thank you.
Throw out some speed brake because we're going a little too slow here. Moon, it looks great. There's the airport. ground still on? Yeah, rally ground on 1219er. Key that in.
Yeah, Washington the center, Dragster 726 with you, flight level 205-320, inbound Tobin.
How do I keep doing that? Akey. 8,000.
726 Washington Center, ident.
Ident 726.
Tractor 726, radar contact 20 northeast of Atlantic City, VOR, climb maintain flight level 320.
Climb maintain 320, Tractor 726.
All right, and that's going to be 7, well, really above 7 at Fredo at 220.
Washington Center, southwest 1422. Chapter 2145, connect Jacksonville Center, 127.85.
Definitely 21.5.
Come on.
Washington Center, southwest 1422. Frank 435, actually, yeah, continue heading 090.
3090, next 135.
The click spots on this plane are also really annoying, especially when turning. All right, so 210 or 220. 220 on the speed, 7,000 feet on the altitude, really above 7 at Fredo, and then 6,210 at Glees. And then departing Glees,
Southwest 480, connect Jacksonville Center.
heading 554.
2787, Southwest 480, see ya.
Yeah. Number 1T uniform, connect Atlanta Center, 132.97.
3297, 12 uniform, heavy near, thanks.
You do.
Flaps 1.
Chapter 24, center maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,024. All right, there goes all that planning. Down to 3,000. We're going to bring the speed down as well, down to 210. And we have to take a heading after. He'll probably give it to us anyway. But theoretically, Glees, we take a heading of 54.
Resume navigation.
Cedric Bowsy, America 435, resume nav.
Total 2294, connect Jacksonville Center, 1
Oh.
2.
Was that your landing, or that you think that's what my landing is going to be?
787, see Delta 2294.
By the way, I think Tactical, I'll be in your neck of the woods a couple times next month. I have a lot of business in Miami now. Uh-oh. I don't have that last waypoint in, so we'll just take that heading now. It's more or less 54 degrees at that point. So yeah, what's interesting is the arrival has Glees, as you can see right there, but the flight computer didn't bring that in. We're just going direct to Butts, and it's too early to go direct to Butts. Oh yeah, definitely think tactical. I'm afraid, guys, we're not going to get direct Butts on this one. Yeah, the train is amazing. I've taken the train like 5 times now, It's a game changer, dude. That drive from Orlando to Miami was the worst. It was just so boring. And then you get stuck in traffic. There was one time there was an accident in Yeehaw Junction, and it took an extra hour, and we were just stopped on the highway. And I got so frustrated. I was so angry. And so when the train came up, I was like, I don't care what it costs. I am just doing the train. Past the airport. Yeah. Airport's behind us, right? There it is.
Good evening, DC Center. It's Air Canada.
What happened, Face?
Heavy with you, flight level
Something bad happened? Yeah, Raj is here. From beyond the grave. Some Major X over time at Yeehaw. Yeah, and also it was just rain, man. It's terrible.
Squawk 2436, Air Canada 1002 Heavy.
American 435, connect Washington Center.
Russ, I had that open the other day when I was driving to Orlando to meet up with Steve Patel. Stuck in traffic for literally an hour and a half. And, oh, man. In a stick shift? Yikes. You got to take the train. I mean, I know you're where you are.
24, turn right, heading 140, vector to final.
Right, 140, JetBlue 24. Yeah, Raj, dude, you got to take the train. I know where you are, so it's not as convenient. I think it's coming from the West Coast, but that drive is just. I mean, even when when there's no traffic, which is rare, and there's no bad weather, which is rare, it's still just so mind-numbingly boring. On the train, I can take a nap. I can work on my computer.
Kepler 24, Raleigh Airport at your 3 o'clock, 13 miles. Report the airport inside.
We got the field inside JetBlue 24.
To the 24, Roger, cleared visual approach on my 2-3 right.
Go for the visual 2-3 right 24. All right. We're going to go down to 2,200 feet. I'm going to arm the localizer, and I'm going to take my turn now in. And Jesus.
Track to 726, request directs Murphet or D's.
There we go. We're on the localizer. Bring the speed down 190. Go to flaps 2.
Track to 726, proceed direct D's.
D's track to 726, thanks so much.
So we've got to be at oddly at 2,200 feet to intercept the glide. The other thing I can't figure out is how to change the altitude selector from 1,000 to 100. This changes it to meters. That doesn't do anything, and there's no little.
Blue 24, 12334, 123 right clear to land.
2-3 right clear to land, JetBlue 24. See the turn it's making right here? It's like way. You're down. It's taking such a big turn. Here's the runway over there, so yikes. 150, flaps 3. You're down, flaps 3, 150 on the speed. I'm going to hold the altitude. Okay, did it for me. Didn't mean to do that.
Washington Center, Southwest 1422.
Just lost the approach. Cool. All right, this is going really badly. Like, really badly. Thank you. That's what I needed exactly. Turn right. Come on, man. We lost the localizer because this turn was ridiculous. We're going to miss the glide now.
Washington Center, Southwest 1422. Southwest 1422, Washington Center, 2555. How are you hearing me?
Speed 141.
South 1422, Washington Center, Turkey, Orlando Airport, Credit Cookie, that is filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 360, once triple tap departure, squawk 6231.
Hoping for
radar vectors and cookies in this file.
flaps 5.
I'm missing 3000.
Guess we're actually have to fly the visual then.
360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you, squawk 62.
Need to use the F-18 for the return flight. Gonna be a pass on that.
Expect from a 2-3 call for taxi. Expect 230, we'll give you a call on right taxi, Southwest 1420.
1,000 feet, stabilized. We're on the
2301 Washington.
Go for 2301.
Is there any chance you could take flight level 380 for new cruise altitude? You're going to be side by side with another aircraft. The flight level 360 all the way down to your.
Alright, forget it. I'm taking this myself.
Can we do 340, 380 still in for extra jet with 2301?
Wait, which runway are we landing? We gotta go around. This is like all sorts of bad here. We're landing 2-3 right.
Tipper 2301, yeah, work. Center maintain, flight level 340.
Alright, descend to maintain flight level 340. Thank you, JetBlue 2301.
I mean, I can make it.
American 1548 request IFR clearance to Miami, location Norfolk International Airport.
But this is the worst landing approach I've ever had.
Miami Airport,
like ever.
Kisser 3 departure, air transition that I filed. Maintain 3000, squawk 5663.
We're on the right runway now. I almost landed on the wrong runway.
Repeat departure again.
Are we clear to land?
Kisser 3 departure, air transition.
Washington Center, good evening. Delta 710 entering your airspace 40-ish miles northeast of the Sea Isle VOR. Flight level 290 headed to 360.
4710 Washington Center, radar contact.
And we're down. First is on.
American 261, Washington Center.
80 knots.
American 323, connect Jacksonville Center, 127.87. Washington 127.
We made it. Lift flaps.
JetBlue 24, connect ground point 9er. Have a good night.
Ground 9er, thanks to the ATC, JetBlue 24. I don't think I was ever clear to land, but that approach was so bad.
American 1548, you can go ahead to the repack. It's Kisser 3 departure.
It's embarrassing how bad that was. I just didn't want to go around. White over red, you got it. All right. Let's see here. Hold on. There we go. What gate do I need? Charlie 9. Let's get that locked in, and then we'll. I don't know. I forget it. Raleigh Durham ground. Good evening, JetBlue 24. We are clear of runway 23 right on Bravo 5, requesting gate Charlie 9 today.
JetBlue 24, Raleigh ground. Good evening, taxi terminal 2 via Bravo Tango 4. Good night.
Terminal 2, Bravo Tango 4, JetBlue 24.
There you go. Made my night. Have a good night. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, buddy. All right, what did I? Bravo. Where the heck is Bravo? Hold on. Where is Bravo? I'm looking at the chart on my other. Oh, Bravo's the inner taxiway. Okay. Did I pass that already? Yes. We got it. And then Tango 4. I see it. This is actually a lot easier than I'm making the seam. I don't think I got my landing clearance. He gave me the visual. He gave me the approach. I think the last thing he told me was I was cleared for the visual approach. He never gave me clear to land runway 23 right. Because I assumed that he just saw I was doing such a bad job at it that he just couldn't be bothered to figure it out. All right, we're looking for Tango 4 on the left up here. Oh, I did read a landing clearance? I swear I didn't, but I believe you guys might remember better than I was trying to figure out the terrible approach I was doing. Is this the right scenery? This is not the right scenery. Hold on a second. General options. Will this do this, or do I have to like... where's the... This is not the right scenery. This is default. Well, rip. I apologize for the scenery being mega doo-doo. But it's got the wrong one in here. This is Tango 6. I think this is Tango 5. I think this is Tango 4. Pretty sure. I don't really think it matters, especially when you don't have the right scenery. So we'll go here and we'll pick. I'll pick that one. Can't see a thing. I need my landing lights on. I can't see anything. This will look so much better with real scenery. Yeah, I bought the scenery too, so I don't know why it's not working. Oh, whatever. With my landing, this seems like perfect. All right, good enough. Parking brake on. APU's at 100%. 1, 2. Welcome to Raleigh, Durham. Landing rate was minus 365. Didn't feel like a slammer, but a little firm. I don't know what that means. Engine 1 TLA not idle. Whatever. Anywho, let's see if we can get deboarding. We'll use AirTran. And deboarding. Still time to do the return flight and get ATC 0 on approach. Chris Aviation, heard you talking like 10 minutes ago. What's up, man? I hope you didn't see my terrible approach into Raleigh, Durham. I apologize about the scenery because I have much better scenery than this. And this looks like terrible. But it's supposed to be very nice. Anyway, Chris, I hope you had a nice flight. And thank you guys so much for joining us here. This was great. So many great folks in here. It was really nice seeing you guys in here. A lot of familiar faces. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, open the cargo door. God forbid we don't do that. Round. For those of you on Twitch, I will hand you off to somebody. Even my X-Plane 11 looks better than this. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm starting your flight in FedEx. Nice. Are you? I assume you're somewhere in the DC area then. Seems like a fun event. Very busy event for sure. Anybody on Twitch? I don't know how I'm gonna raid. Well, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. I guess I'll give you guys over to Spy. He's flying the event, so we'll send you over there. Hope you all have a great holiday. Happy New Year. And hope you're all going to have a nice time, friends and family. Next stream will not be until I'm out for the next week. So figure maybe next weekend or something like that, give or take. Do I use clearance delivery to ask for IFR clearance? Yes, you always use the lowest controller that's on. So whomever is the lowest one, so clearance delivery would be the lowest one, would definitely be the one to talk to. So thank you guys so much again. Appreciate it. I'm going to send you over on the Twitch side. And for those of you on YouTube, well, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Catch you guys later. See ya. Another